Hello, Scorpio. Welcome into my channel and thank you for joining me. If you're returning, I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please like the video at the end if you like it, and maybe click the notification bell if you want to hear any more off the cuff. Right, Scorpio, I'm wishing you a happy new year and a happy 2025. I'm sorry a little bit late with our messages, but I just felt like I needed to let this year start and then get the messages through. It didn't feel right to do them straight from the beginning of the year. So what I'm going to do in this reading right now, Scorpio, is choose you a year card from this deck here, which is the Gilded Tarot Real deck. And from this deck, that card will be your card of the year, and I'll bring it through to every single reading forever. It might not be, sorry, for the whole of 2025. It might not be the same deck, but I'll bring the same energy of the card through. And then I'll draw more cards for you for January. And then I want to bring in a crystal spirit card for January, which is this deck I'm using. And then after that, I'm going to draw a chakra card for you for January, which is this deck. And then I'll end it off with a cosmic message from this deck here, which is that deck. And then right at the end of your message, I will give you a little tiny message here from my once in a lifetime cards from Rock Pool. Always give such a lovely little ending message. And then right at the end of your message, the surprise I've got for you is a question. You ask yourself a question, I've got a yes or no board, and you get your answer individually. So let's have a look, Scorpio. What is your energy for the year? I'm actually just going to quickly go through these cards. Some of them flicked over in the previous turn, and I'm going to quickly, I should have done that before off camera, but it's fine. You're here with me now. I'm putting your energy in, but Scorpio's energy into the cards. Right, Scorpio's energy. What is Scorpio's card of the year, please, angel spirits, guys? What is Scorpio's card of the year? Let's give it a nice good shuffle. All right, what is Scorpio's energy for this year, please? Scorpio's energy for 2025, please. Thank you, angel spirits, guys. Let's get that for you, Scorpio. Okay, your card is Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is a minor arcana, and it is about the next step. So you've got the ones there with the gateway saying to you, there's something coming in for you. There's a new path for you. And the Two of Wands is showing you that there's a bigger picture. There's a way bigger picture than you realized, Scorpio. It's not about what's on this side. It's about what's coming up. And you've got birds giving you the guidance of the pathway forward. You've got mountains to say, yes, look, it's not going to be easy, but that's prosperity for you because you can always build yourself in that. And you've got a lovely stag standing at the entrance here, which is power and strength, saying to you, grab your courage, get going into it. And a rabbit in the card is always abundance. And I don't know what the squirrels, maybe it's a little bit of communications. But you can see he's packed up and he's ready for the journey. So you're going on an adventure this year, Scorpio. This is an adventure for you. That's exciting. Let's see what your crystal card has to say with that. So what is Scorpio's crystal energy for January? Now I'm going on to the January section. Okay, let's move those over a little bit. What is Scorpio's energy for January? What is the message for Scorpio for January, please? How can this adventure start for January for Scorpio? And what is coming through to guide Scorpio into this adventure that they are going to go on this year? Something they are leaving behind. Scorpio, what is Scorpio's crystal energy for January, please? Okay, Scorpio, let's see what your energy is for January. And you've got orange sapphire, or that couldn't be more action orientated. You know, ones are always about the orange, about the fire, about the get going. You've got orange sapphire. That is such an exciting card. Beautiful, beautiful card there. And you've got, as you can see here in the middle of this card is a face there. She looks so content. So it's card number 41, which adds up to 5, which is about change. So let's see what's happening for you, Scorpio. It says here it's about joy, sensuality, respecting your body, and love. And it's about, it says a healing crystal that are part of the earth and in some water minerals. So this is actually grown in water, and it's found within the earth because of the water that flows through it. Sometimes we feel complete in our heads, and as we move into this orange sapphire spirit, we are reminded that our bodies serve us throughout our lifetime. So they're saying that get out of your head this year, you know, be more in your body, nourish your body a little bit more, treat yourself more with love, and nourish yourself with foods and with grounding yourself in, which is a very different thing, a message for an orange card. Orange is usually get going, but it's telling you go on an adventure with your body and replenish yourself and use your beauty and your strength and your heart and your lungs, everything in your body to give you that boost to move forward, to bring yourself going. And we all know that we are humans walking a spiritual journey, so your body, your vessel that you walk in, has to be nourished, and you have to honor that. And that is where the miracles will come through, because you feel good, you feel like you're present, and you feel that you are healthy. And that is when you have the positivity and the energy to push forward to new adventures. Because if you're feeling horrible in your body, you don't want to get up off your couch or wherever you are to go and do things. So this is a year for you to make sure that you take care of your external vessel and you use the senses to give you pleasure going forward. And your prosperity message, it says the more that you just use, you mustn't just use your emotions and your thoughts going forward. You need to use your body. It's the same kind of message. And it says don't cheap out foods, don't use the wrong products on your hair and your skin. Rather try use something that is fresh and it'll last going forward. That's a very, very interesting message. It says you need to love yourself in your own skin. And in your meditation message, it says the orange sapphire is very effective in stimulating the sacral chakra. It can assist you with sensuality and creative juices. And I think with you going on an adventure, you're going to need some kind of creative juice. And if you're not at the stage of your life where you want adventures, it's just changing a routine. This is just changing who you are. Maybe you're sitting on the couch watching TV, but it's saying, and maybe you're eating too much chocolate or whatever it is. It's saying meditate on this energy for January and see what it is that you can change that can bring in the light into your life. Because you might be feeling a little bit stagnant. And the Two of Wands is saying to you, this is your year to get out there. And it could be joining a walking club. It could be going for walks on your area where you are during the day. So January is just giving you that little seed to say, change some routines in your life. It might even be the way you see work. It might be the way you earn money. It's just asking you to please mix up the bigger picture, because this card is showing you the bigger picture for the year. So Scorpio, what is your January energy coming in? What does Tarot want you to know for your January energy, please? January for Scorpio, please. January for Scorpio. Okay, so I am cutting that, and I'm going to push this up a little bit more so I've got some space. And you've got 2 cards. Oh, wow. Okay, so you might have been feeling that the year started and you're in the same old place, and you're probably looking at this thinking, well, there's no adventure for me. What are you talking about, Tracy? Come on, Trace, give me some courage here. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is very much feeling an outsider kind of card. It's like as if you're feeling like you don't belong. It's you can see these people here, they're begging outside of a church. Even the rat looks a bit forlorn there, and they're feeling like they're a victim. And you could be having routines in your life right now that you are feeling, I don't feel very nice. I don't want to go on an adventure. Come on now, Trace, what are you talking about? So this is actually saying that you need to change your way of being, your tangible life. And you know, you were given that message here in the orange sapphire to say that what maybe the chemicals you're putting into your body, what you're eating, and how you're processing life is making you feel yucky and not adventurous. And this card usually means that there's help. There's help outside of who you are. So it's either watching a podcast about nourishing your body better, or going out and physically doing something differently, because this card is saying that you are feeling very much the victim. You're very much on the outside of who you should be. And then you've got the World card here. Now the World card is a major arcana. It's the last card in the Fool's Journey, and this is exactly what you need to be doing this January. You need to be going from one portal to another and actually looking for that way going forward, because this is the ending of a cycle. You've been in that state of not healthy or routines that are not serving you, and this card is saying, well, you know that you're at the end of it. You know that you have to make a change, and this is because it's a major arcana card. It's not asking, it's telling you it has to happen. So in January, this January right now, you need to make some kind of a plan to change your same old. That's what you need to be doing. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what your chakra card is saying for you. And you know, with the World card being there, it's not like it's a temporary. This is a major change into something different. You have to try and get your head around that, Scorpio, of what it is that you can end for yourself, that you're not happy with. Some kind of a lesson, some kind of a routine, people, job. And if you can't leave a job, then change your attitude towards it and find a new adventure for yourself in that space. So Scorpio, for January, what is your energy for Scorpio? What is your chakra you need to work with for Scorpio? Chakras energy for January. Chakras energy. Scorpio's energy. What the hell was that? That's so funny. That is so funny. Okay, so you've got the 5th chakra, which is your throat chakra, which is about setting boundaries. So if you're feeling a victim, and if you're feeling like you're in a space of, oh no, I'm not enjoying what's happening around me right now, it's something that you need to tell yourself. It's something that you need to communicate to the outside world, communicate to people around you, communicate to yourself. It says here, I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. My integrity is supported by how I express my thoughts and feelings. So if you are feeling like a victim, you're going to draw people in that are going to treat you like a victim, and they're not going to be very nice to you. I'm aware of the excessively wanting to please others. I maintain and grow my personal power by saying yes when I mean yes, and saying no when I mean no. Now, I know Scorpios aren't necessarily there to please others, but you might be using the situation to indirectly please others so that you can be safe, so you can be secure. So let's say you want some peace in a day. You'll do something that somebody needs so that you can just be left alone. So I speak up for myself and I set boundaries regarding other people's behavior. I do this by asking for what I do want, such as respect, patience, tolerance, and support, rather than telling them what I don't want. And if you are in a situation, let's say you're having a thing with a neighbor and they are forcing you to move on or doing something you don't want to be doing, read this last part, because what boundary are you giving them? If anybody in your life is not treating you very well, what boundary are you giving them by pleasing them instead of pleasing yourself? Because if you have to move on, you don't want to move on. They've caused you that pain and that discomfort. So it's very, very relevant for you, Scorpio, going forward with this, pleasing others in an indirect way. And then you feel like a victim because now, I have to move. So now I'm going to end it off, second to last card. I'm giving you a little cosmic message. What do the skies want to add to your message here quickly? What is the cosmic energies for you in January for Scorpio? Scorpio's cosmic energies, please. What can you guide Scorpio with? All right. Let's give you a nice message here, Scorpio. And you've got, these planet names or whatever these things are quite difficult to pronounce. And I've got Aldebaran, Star of Enlightenment. Card number 42. Look how beautiful this reflects. So let's have a look in the guidebook, because I have no clue what that is. It's all about the cosmic, and it's Aldebaran. I hope I'm not making that sound terrible. So it says, Star of Enlightenment. Try, practice acceptance, trust your intuition, know you are smart, talented, and enough. Strengthen your mental energy by learning new things, exploring new ideas, and using your imagination. So this is very much an imagination card. I hope that you understand that an adventure can be, an imagination adventure as well. You're undergoing a spiritual awakening. So somewhere along here, you know that you need to be going into a different section of you. And this January is giving you an awakening call, because you don't want to be in this state of victimhood. And it says it's one of the royal stars, and is known as the Star of Enlightenment. It can sharpen your intelligence, unlock new ways of thinking, and bring profound spiritual awakenings. It's also believed to be the entrance point of the souls into the earth, where they're attached to human vessels. So it can activate your third eye. Okay, you got to throw it there, allowing you to grow into intelligence and raise consciousness of awareness. So when you are having a spiritual enlightenment, you speak differently. You speak differently over your life. You attract differently over your life. So it's saying that you need to challenge your mind and learn new things. And remember that when you do that, you realize how much smarter than you actually are believing you are. And it says here that everything can be figured out. We just have to trust the process and believe that we can find the right solutions. This is what this card is saying too. The right solutions are coming in for you, and you need to allow them to come, and you need to speak them into existence. This card is your reminder that nothing is difficult as serious as your mind thinks it could be. View a situation from a lens of a soul and recognize how inspirational and awakening you should be. This card is also a sign that whatever is unfolding is connected to the lessons of your soul contract. So at the end of the day, your whole January and year message is there is a bigger picture, Scorpio. Definitely. So let's quickly have a look at this now. We've got your Once Upon a Lifetime card. What does Scorpio need to hear going forward? What does Scorpio need to hear for January, please? Scorpio, January. Scorpio, January. Lots of them are jumping out here. Scorpio, January. What does Scorpio need to hear? Okay, let's cut that for you. You've got that there, and you've got a beautiful peacock. Oh, I like that. Look at that beautiful peacock. And all the energy coming off the peacock. All right, and it says, once upon a time there was a white peacock. Reach out for divine guidance. So I think that is definitely coming in for you. There's definitely guidance coming in for you somewhere in your path this year, Scorpio. You need to believe in yourself, believe in whatever, a higher power than yourself. Use your toolbox of your box of tools to connect with your guides, to connect with your intuition, and just know what's right for you. Now this is my yes or no chart. No, neutral, yes. So if you have to pause the video, do that, and I'm going to just do a little pendulum for you, and you'd ask yourself a question, a yes or no question, and then here will be your answer. What does Scorpio need to hear right now, please? Angel, spirits, guides. What does Scorpio need to hear? Oh, they went straight into it. So it's a no. It's mildly detrimental. So whatever your question is, it's a no. All right, Scorpio, take care, and I'll see you in February.